students, today I am going to talk on classification of lipids. First, let's define lipids. Lipids may be defined as organic substances which are insoluble in water but soluble in organic solvents like chloroform, ether, and benzene. Lipids, they are esters of fatty acids with alcohol or are substances capable of forming such esters and are utilizable by the living organisms. Classification of lipids. There are many different methods of classifying lipids. The most commonly used classification of lipid is modified Bloor, which is as follows. They are classified as simple lipids, compound or complex lipids, derived lipids, and miscellaneous lipids. First, let us see what are simple lipids. Simple lipids are esters of fatty acids with various alcohols. Depending on the types of alcohol, they are subclassified as neutral fats. They are also known as triacylglycerol or triglycerides, and wax. Neutral fats or triacylglycerol, these are esters of fatty acid with alcohol, glycerol. Okay, the alcohol here is glycerol. One of the example is tripalmitin, and because they are uncharged and they are termed as neutral fats. The difference between fats and oil is only physical. Means fat is solid at room temperature, while fat in liquid state is called oil, which we all know as which we usually use the one like groundnut oil, sunflower oil, corn oil, etc. Okay, and wax, these are esters of fatty acid with higher molecular weight. Monohydric means one OH group, long chain alcohols other than glycerol. Okay, the examples of waxes like cholesterol esters, vitamin A esters, that is the retinol, and vitamin D esters, the cholecalciferol, they all are classified under waxes. Now we will see the complex lipid, or they are also known as the compound lipids. These are the esters of fatty acid with alcohol containing additional, that means prosthetic group. These are subclassified according to the type of prosthetic group present in the lipid. They are as follows: phospholipids, glycolipids, lipoproteins, sulfolipids. As the name suggests, it will have, apart from fatty acid and alcohol, they will have a sulfate group, and aminolipids, they have a amino acid. Phospholipids contains, in addition to fatty acid and an alcohol, a phosphoric acid, and so are called as phospholipids. They frequently have nitrogenous bases and other substituents in the phospholipids. Okay, phospholipids may be classified on the basis of type of alcohol present in them as glycerophospholipid. Here the alcohol present is glycerol. Example is like phosphatidylcholine, which is also known as lecithin, phosphatidylethanolamine, which is also known as cephalin. Then there is phosphatidylserine, phosphatidylinositol, lysophosphatides, plasmalogens, cardiolipins. So these are some of the examples of glycerophospholipids. Then there is another one which is known as the sphingophospholipids. Here the alcohol is not glycerol, but it is sphingosine, and the example is sphingomyelin. Now let's see about glycolipids. Glycolipids are lipids containing a fatty acid, alcohol is sphingosine, and additional residues are carbohydrates with nitrogen base. So here they do not contain a phosphate group and glycerol. These sugar contains sphingolipids. These sugar containing sphingolipids are also called glycosphingolipids. Examples are cerebrosides. Cerebrosides are the simplest form of glycolipids. They contain a ceramide. Ceramide means sphingosine attached to a fatty acid and one or more sugar. If it is having a glucose, it is known as glucocerebroside or a galactocerebroside. Then another type is globosides. Globoside is a ceramide with oligosaccharides. That means it has one or more carbohydrate. And then there is gangliosides. Gangliosides, these are predominantly found in ganglions and are most complex form of glycosphingolipids. They are derivatives of cerebrosides and contains one or more molecule of N-acetyl nuraminic acid, which is also known as NANA or salic acid. The most important is the salic acid. And the structure of next is lipoproteins. Lipoproteins are formed by combination of lipids with a prosthetic group, proteins. Example is serum lipoproteins. Basically, these lipoproteins, they are the transport vesicles involved in the transport of water-insoluble lipids. Examples are lipoproteins are chylomicrons, VLDL, which is known as very low density lipoprotein, LDL, the low density lipoproteins, and HDL, the high density lipoproteins. Then coming to the derived lipids. Derived lipids, they are the products of hydrolysis of the simple lipids and compound lipids. Okay, and their derivatives which possess the characteristics of lipids. Okay, so the examples of derived lipids are fatty acid, monoglycerides, diglycerides, glycerol, steroids. So they are the hydrolysis of simple and compound lipids and their derivatives. Then coming to miscellaneous. Miscellaneous means the one the number. Sorry, the lipids which are not included in any of these three groups, and they include a large number of compounds possessing the characteristics of lipids like the isoprenoid derivatives, squalene, carotenoids. All these are come under the miscellaneous group. Okay, so this was about the classification of lipids. So they are the simple lipids, compound lipids, derived lipids, and the miscellaneous lipids. Okay, so thank you so much. And those who haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe and do like my videos so that in future when I am putting a new video, you will get an intimation of that. Okay, thank you so much.